time. Okay, we're back. Let's get Batman clipped out. Yes, rock and roll. Let's share screen. Okay, we have this. Let's save it. Holy heck. Good. Right now, let's make sure we do have Batman open. See what happened there? I accidentally moved the Batman and I'm like, where did it go? It was open, but because I dragged it, it's actually hidden and it's right here. This is where arrange is handy, and I should have done a tile. So what I'm going to do here is arrange, consolidate, and now I can just go in to the bat again. All right, here we go. Now let's see what we can do. Let's do some clipping together. We've got the bolt layer, yes? First step, new layer, or new path, sorry, I apologize. Make sure new path is clicked, really important. Click, click, and I want you to put Batman. Good. Nice, just like we did for the peppers and the box and the leaf, right? We've got now two layers, or two paths, sorry, I apologize. Pen tool, and now the fun begins. All, you're ready? Do this with me, space bar, okay? Always space bar to allow us just to navigate and move around, right? Good. We want to split the difference. At least this time, it's going to be at a little bit better res than the little bolt, and definitely than the logo, because it's the larger, right, than what we were working on before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spacebar command, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. You don't have to zoom in too much, but something like that, even mid, something like that is pretty good. And we're going to clip around the perimeter. Now, again, for anyone following along with me now, I'm going to go at a fairly fast clip, but I will call it out as I do it. For anyone, again, if you're watching and doing it with me right now, you may want to just like, okay, dude, you're going too fast. That's okay. It's in video form, so just come on back and stop me and catch up, okay? I'll do it fairly quick, but we'll see how long it takes, okay? So follow along as best you can. What I'm going to do here all actually is I'm going to hit tab. See that? I'm going to hide this. So if you want to challenge, hit the tab key and hide everything, because I want to see if we can try this without having any of our tools available to us, because everything we need can be done with our short keys. Yes? Okay, let's give it a go. Spacebar command, let's just zoom in again a little bit. Spacebar. So I always have my hands hovered over top of spacebar, command, and option. Yeah, spacebar, command, option. Cool. Here we go, everyone. We're starting. Let's go lay down our first node right about there, and I'm going to overshoot it just slightly. Straight line, click and click. Amazing. I'm going to hold down option, click, and drag out. That will give me a pulley, right? And I want a tiny pulley because it's just this really tiny bend. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And click, lay down another node. Amazing. I'm not holding down or pulling on that one. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. For the cape, don't stress yourself out. I just want you to make it nice and smooth. I don't need you to go in and do all these little bumps. Oh my goodness, right? Let's just get it so it's somewhat nice. Now, go in here, and I'm going to, where are we at here? We've got a pulley, right? Good. And I'm going to go here, option, pulley, click, and let's go click and drag. Awesome, okay? Now, if I go option click, that will get me to a straight line. And you know what? I'm gonna do that. Option click on the node, go here, click, drag out slightly, or quite a bit actually in this case. There we go. Option, click, drag, and bring it back in, the pulley. So the pulley's in, let go of option, space bar, move around, click, drag. Let go, option, click, drag, let go of option, and the mouse, click, drag. You can do a song here, space bar, right? Option, click, let go, mouse, option, click, drag. Okay, option, click, drag. Now, for this one all, this is where I was saying, let's not hurt ourselves, go straight up, right to here. Done, okay, nice. Straight line, I don't need to worry too much about all that stuff. I want it just to be a smooth line, okay? So do your best, just straight line up. We're gonna kind of break it, the difference here. And we get into some plastic. So this definitely needs to be on point. So I'm gonna go click, click, straight line. Yeah, option, click, drag. Grab your pulley. Let go of option, click, drag. Good. Let go, click, drag. Let go, option, click, drag. Grab your pulley. Pulley should be right about here. Let's see if we can't do a nice little bend. Click, don't let go, drag. Okay. Yeah. This looks pretty good. You might have to fight with this one, is kind of interesting. If you get stuck and you're like, yeah, that's not working, Command Z, try it again. Click, drag. That's still not working. I'm finding the reason being is because I'm trying to get this flat piece built in and it's not allowing me. So what I'm gonna do actually is hold option click, do a straight line. That's better, isn't it? Now I can find that curve. Click, bend. That's better. Nice. Option click, bend. Same thing here. Click, right about there, bend. Okay, good. Click, and straight. Oh, see what happens here? This is why we need to hold the option down. See, because if we went click, it's gonna give us a bend. So holding option, click, will then get rid of that and now we can go to a straight line. Option, click, bend. And there we go, let go of option, click, click, option, click, drag out, let go of option. All right, and then click, option, click, get us to a straight line. Beautiful. Option, click, pull. Click, drag out. Option, click, drag. Nice. Now again, let's just do straight lines here. Option, click, bend, or pull, and go whoop. Something like that's good. Option, click, drag it in. We've got a slight bend here. About there. That looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna try to go right into it, and it worked out well, right? Depending on the bend that's there when you pull on the pulley. That looks pretty good, okay? Zoom in here, this is important, right? Get this, make sure it's on right. Now, if it's not on right, remember you can use your white arrow and you can grab a node at any time, like I mentioned. So I'm grabbing this node and maybe I have to make adjustment. I'm gonna move it slightly. Option click, make sure you're on the path, okay? We don't wanna close or start a new path because that's going to wreak havoc when we get to the, we're almost done and then we go to use it and then we find out that it's not closing because we have an open-ended path. Click, drag. So we have a few bends in here, right? I'll take a step back. Option, right? Click, pull. So I got a pulley, right? Let's do, it's a really subtle bend. Try this with me all. See if we don't grab the pulley and go like way halfway to his head like this. Let's see if we can't get a really subtle bend all the way to the top. That's a kind of a challenge for you. See if you can't do that. The fewer the points, the better, because that will make our line super smooth. So check it out. That actually worked beautifully, didn't it? It takes some finessing and practice. Zoom in and then have a look at it. That looks pretty, ooh, no, it doesn't really look at all like it. Never mind. So we'll have a look, do your best. If you want to do that in 3 points, you can, right? It is, of course, a little bit more challenging with fewer points, but it will create a more, a better curve, right? Because there'll be, the more points that are there, the more challenge or the better option, or anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. So there we go, we went around the corner. So I went option, grab the pulley, bring it down. We have a little tiny bend here, click, bend. Straight line, whoop, option, click, drag. Click, drag, option, click, drag. Let go of option. I always forget to say let go of option. So if I do that, just remember we let go of option once we're done pulling. Click, drag, option, click, let go of option, click, drag, slightly. You guys get the idea here maybe. Click, it is again foreign, right? Option, click, drag out, let go of option. We'll go right to the point here and see what happens. Hey, cool, right? That worked out pretty good. Option, click, click, pull. Option, I'm gonna go a big bend here. Try that again, see if we can do that. Again, it's a challenge. Go from the top here, Go all the way down here. Let's see if we can't create a beautiful swooping path. Click. That didn't work, did it? Try it this way. Command Z. Try it again. Click, drag. Now by at least dragging a little bit you have started the path right here. And you can hold Option down will allow you to then grab the node and you can bend it from there. Cool? So give that a try. Now I'm gonna do some finessing here. I'm gonna have to do it maybe to both. Actually, that looks really close right there. Okay, zoom in, have a look. Nice, that looks good, okay? So utilizing that, if you can get your pulleys set up something similar to what I have here, should get you there, okay? And if you wanna do it in multiple, that's okay. If you're like, yeah, dude, that didn't work for me, that's okay. Option, click, so we can move that pulley around. Click and drag, nice, okay? Whoops, sorry. Option, click, drag out. Click, Option, click. Let go of Option, click. Option, click, drag. Again, it's going to become second nature, I promise. It feels foreign right now, but that's okay. Go there, click, and click. Bend, Option, pull, let go of Option. Click, drag, slightly. Option, I don't actually do a whole lot here. Click, nice little bend. Option, click, let go of Option, click, drag. Option, click, pull, let go of Option, click. Option, click, you guys get the idea. Click, pull. Option, click, let go of Option, click and pull. And there's the song right there. Option, click, let go of Option, click. And in this case, I'm not gonna pull. That's perfect the way it is. Option though will adjust at any time. Command will allow you to select a node at any time. Remember, clicking on a path at any time will add. So if you need to put in an additional node at any time, just hover over top of the line, right? Click, add a node. If you need to take away a node, click, get rid of that node, right? You'll get a little minus. Get rid of it, plus, bring it. Bring it, and then we'll go here. Option, click. Good. Straight on down. That looks pretty good. Oh, look at that cool guitar. I didn't notice that before. Option, click, drag out. Now we've got a bit of a bend here. So click and drag. Good. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Now we just want a smooth line. So I'm just going to go click, lay that down, hold Option down. This one probably could even be Option, click on the node and just do a straight line. There we go. That's cool. Now Option, click, let go of Option, click, bend. Option, click, let go of Option. We're almost there all. And if you're like, dude, no, we're not. I'm sorry. Click, right? Good. Click, Option, click, bend, and let go of Option, of course, to do that. Option, bend a little bit. Here, Option, click, let go of Option, click, bend. Yes, there's a pattern typically. And every, slightly different. Command, or sorry, Option, click, though, will get us to a straight line, remember? Click, straight line, and we are officially done, almost. Almost, don't, right? Now, should we get this? I think so, right? These are things that really matter and make a difference. Getting these little areas like this, right? So click, Option, click. Good. So now we got under his legs will be cut away as well, which is really important. Click. Yes. All right, all. What was that? Maybe 25 minutes or so? If you're like, dude, I think I'm watching that video again. It's all good. Thanks for hanging in there. We're almost there now. So we'll get it to the end, though. That's why we're here, right? There we go. We've got this. Again, if you want to just come back to the video, you can for this step, but we're almost there. What I need everyone to do, you ready? Once you finish the path off, Command click. I'm hoping you get 0 error. If you get an error, the chance may be that you accidentally clicked off the path and you started a new path. And so it's telling you that it cannot complete the marching ants like so, okay? So that would be the only reason I can think of that maybe that would happen. Oh no, another thing I wanted to call out by accident, you may have done this. Please, I hope this didn't happen, but it typically happens every semester. If you have the path selected like it's selected here, and you don't have marching ants on, if you hit Command C, Command V, what you've done is you've copied and pasted the path on top of itself. And I can show you that right now by moving it. Notice you literally have two paths. See this? So if you're struggling, this may be the issue. I know that it's duplicated because check it out. It basically doesn't know what to do with it right now. And if I go in and I select, check out what the error warning is. No pixels are selected. I wanted to call this out because it happens, it's going to happen, I promise, to at least one of you, okay? So the reason is because what you did, you didn't copy and paste Batman, you copy and pasted the actual path. Sound good? Just be aware. Now, how do we get around that? Easy, black arrow is right here. And what I need you to do is you don't have to recut everything and don't throw your path out because it's probably okay. We just accidentally copy and pasted it on itself. All we have to do here is we need to select on one of these paths, okay, like so, and hit the delete button. Awesome. Notice what happened here in my paths. See that? This is correct, Command Z. This is not correct because what you've done is you've duplicated the path on top of itself. So I wanted to call that out. It can be a getter. It can get you, okay? So if that happens, what you can, as mentioned, do is your black arrow. There's also a way to do it with your, the pepper and the box, and I know we're done that now, but if you had all three of them on one path, you could, in essence, have just gone in, selected with the black arrow, right? Copy, create new path, paste. Then you have the pepper layer. Anyway, you're like, dude, it's all good. Let's do this and get it done. Command click, there, select path. Next step, background. You ready for this? Let's see if we can't do this. Hey, make layer mask. Yes, give it a go. So we now have selection. Click on select layer mask or create layer mask. Boom. You automatically made that as a layer mask, and check out what happens. We've got this now as a non-destructive layer, right? You can actually go in and refine your mask more in here with your opacity, feathering, and there's a bunch of other options if you want to get into it. Select and matte. Oh my God, we won't get into that. I think this is enough for today and our last class in Photoshop. I think we've covered off quite a bit. Yeah. So what we need to now do though is let's do this. Let's go into arrange and we're going to consolidate to tile or arrange and tile. Good. There we go. Okay, so we got this, yeah? Black arrow for now, okay? So go in the black arrow. I want you to select on this one. Again, this is all after you've got it all clipped out, right? If you want to do a test just to make sure that everything looks good, and my undo isn't working for some reason. Amazing. There we go. If you want to just zoom in, make sure that you got this nicely trimmed out. I always do this when I'm done clipping to make sure that you did a nice solid job. You didn't miss any pieces, right? It looks like I did okay. Hopefully yours, looks similar. I went straight through on this. There's no leftover pieces. It's cut away there. And that's happy, happy, right? We're doing a happy dance. Good. Now, black arrow. We're going to click on Batman here. Woo, we're moving him, right? Drag, drop. Hey, cool. So there's Batman now over into this file. Okay, I'm going to just drag. And now we have Batman here. Notice Batman is up here. Let's double click on layer one and we're going to call this out as Batman main, maybe. I don't know. Batman clipped, whatever you want to call it. It's fine. Okay. So let's do this, Command T. You will notice, because I have a mask on this file, which is kind of neat, because that way if I ever wanted to grab something from this picture, you literally can go in and bring items back with our paintbrush, right? So check this out. Paintbrush is on. Hey, there it is. Isn't that cool? And you can actually create a really neat effect if you wanted to by bringing it back. And you're like, oh my gosh, no, let's just leave it like that. Cool. But in theory, that's exactly what we did here, right? Only this is a mask that's really tight and perfect, utilizing the path. And this is bringing back that object using this really cool, right, brush that Kyle did for us. So you can, in fact, actually bring back just a portion, create kind of something like this, right? Even looks like a bit of a, right? Cool. You're like, no, it's not. Let's just keep it the way it is and move on. Okay, Command T, sorry. As this is cool though, check it out. Your Command T will grab the whole image. See that? So this is our image here. Yeah? So if you did a Command Select, and notice, I don't know that we covered this. If you hit Command and Select, it will in fact select, just like in our path, it will actually select items, like so. Command, Select, Command, Select. Notice how it selects those objects. And that's kind of good if you need to go in and maybe make some adjustments to the Joker copy, and you wanted to maybe do this, say the X key, I want that layer on. Now I can do this, right, with it on. And it will keep my type the way it is, but will allow me to kind of get in just to that layer. Kind of neat, right? And that way you can anyway, it's there for you. And that's your command clicking on a layer to get those marching ants. I do not want that right now. I was only showing that to you. Command T, sorry, let's back up. Click, drag, and let's enlarge Batty here. And let's just move that into position. Hey, cool, right? So we've got something like that. Let's hit the check mark. We're gonna grab checkout. This is where the issue lies, right? We don't want that. This is more of a Batman poster. We want Joker was here to be on top. Click, drag, drop. Yes, that's better. Now we got it. That is it all. Good, happy? So we've got all of our layers assigned. Joker paints on top. We've got our Batman clipped out, actually clipped and masked. We've got our 4 bolts. You don't need to see them, just so that I can see them here. If you wanted to put some bolts around and do other things with it, right? Maybe you want to bolt up here. I don't know, whatever you like, right? You can have fun with it. Okay, cool, or not. We've got, hide the bolts for a sec. Lego logo was on its own, amazing. I am Batman type, banner. And then we've got our 2 base, right, with black, good. And that is officially all I need handed in, okay? So there we go, we are good. So I'm gonna go here for hand in all. Go ahead, take a screenshot of that. And that was our clipping and finishing. So again, if I want to make adjustments and I'm finding that this wasn't where I want it to be, I might do that. Have fun. Maybe you can check out what your layer style would look like here with our pink, right? How neat is that? That's kind of cool, right? Maybe I want hard light. It is spray paint though, so I don't know. Probably wouldn't have that look to it, but I just throw it out there. Have fun with it, okay? Cool. So we're gonna Command Shift 4, and that's all I need from you, okay? Now the name of the file for submission is exactly that, your name in class bat.png, okay? So let's go in, we're almost there. Let's Command save would be good, good. Go here, Command save, get that saved. We're gonna close that one down. Okay, we've got this now saved in our working file. Okay, let's go through the process. We've already got what we want to hand in. It's right here. But let's go through the process one more time, because we're going to need to do that for your cover anyway. You're going to want to do that for your cover, right? So how do we do it again? Let's walk through it one more time. I want you to flatten it. Flatten image. Good. You'll notice that'll get rid of all of your layers. Do not hit Command S right now and close it down, because you have, in essence, then saved over top of your layered file. We want to do File, Save As. This is our completed. So I'm going to go here to Client. Not a PDF or not a PSD file, but a JPEG, right? And we're going to then change this, right, to proof. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying this is how you would do about your, right? There we go. We then have that done. And in essence, what we do for yours is we go to image size, 150. If you do this though, and you find that this is changing for you, oopsie shit, that's not what I want for my, that's not what Mitch wants for his, for the cover, for your video game cover. Resample is on. Yes. Now go 150. Amazing, right? That's going to down save it. Hit OK. Check out how it got smaller. See that? Really important. Image size, do it again with me. Resample is on. 150. So we're emulating right now the video game cover, just so you know. Good. Now, again, just make sure it is a JPEG. You may, if you're nervous, I would even dare say do a save as again. Make sure, oh yeah, cool, that was a JPEG. Good, good, good. And then save. Replace. Just good to double check. And there you go. Yeah, so that's the process again for the video game cover. I figured I'd go over it one more time for everyone because it's not covered off, but we did cover it off in the Trump, for the banner. That's what we did for the Photoshop banner. So same process, okay? Holy heckin' Hannah, that's it all. We're not quite there. Let's get this done properly. We're almost there, but let's not forget about our file setup. Weekly content. Actually, it was in major projects. Batman Friday. To client, I've got this JPEG to client, but I've also got the one that I need to get to Mitch. And this is the one that I need right there. So hand that one in to me. And what we'll do is we'll just name this as well, your name. And we know because we took it from the actual, right, naming. There we go. So now we have the PNG. You can even, if you want to change the name a bit to make it separate or different, you can call that out as, you know, no, that's fine. Just make sure you give me the PNG file and not this one. Okay. And notice even just by, anyway, yeah, never mind. It's all good. Cool. Upload the PNG file. You are officially done for the day. Thanks for hanging in all. Mary Kate, you got the paintbrush tool okay, I hope? Yeah, you know, if you clip it out, it's all good. So you clip between, clip Batman fully, and I hope that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And we're already done, so